Well, hello everyone, it's Thomas Wooden Railway and welcome to this Season 16 update from my Wooden Railway series, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Wooden Railway Adventures. Boy, do I have a lot to talk about in this video. A lot of stuff has happened in the past year. Of course, we're going to talk about Season 15 that just finished up. We're going to talk about Season 16 in the future, and we're going to talk about everything in between. So guys, there's a lot of content that's going to be discussed in this video. Feel free to sit back, relax, and just listen along. First things first, the footage that you guys are watching is about 11 months old, I want to say. It's from the original Season 16 update that I filmed in August 2018. But of course, a lot of stuff has changed since then. But I didn't want to basically, refilm that footage. So basically, you're looking at old footage that was originally used for the original update video that of course has no meaning or relevance now. But the point of this is if you ever see the camera stray off to one side or I pan over to the international engines and it looks like I should be talking about them, well, in the original update video I probably was talking about the international engines. But once again, the footage is just something nice to look at. I wouldn't mind if you guys opened up another browser tab and we're looking at something else while I'm talking. Totally doesn't bother me. Obviously, I'm just here, gushing out all this information to you guys. So anyway, man, let's get started. Season 15. It was a really pivotal season. Nice anniversaries come along, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year. Well, this is the 15th season of my series, so it was something special, I guess. It was basically my take on the international engines and the Great Railway Show and Thomas and Friends The Great Race, basically my version of it. I hope I didn't misguide you or mislead you guys in any way. I think a lot of people were expecting these grandiose shunting challenge videos and speed contests and everything, and that's never really been what my series has been about. Probably my biggest critique of, where Thomas is headed in the future is that we've suddenly forgotten about Sodor, where everything takes place. It's now about what's happening in the rest of the world. And so, I feel like Season 15 was a faithful adaptation of the idea that, hey, there's a great railway show taking place across the waters, but life still goes on Sodor, and it's how the island of Sodor and Sir Topham Hatt and his engines kind of deal with the Great Railway Show and the changes and all of the international engines and everything like that. So, sorry if you guys were expecting, something a little bit different, but I felt like it did my idea justice. It obviously helps when you film the entirety of a season basically in one sitting, and that's what I did. I guess, let's see. So, over a year ago, we had a giant Thomas Wooden Railway meetup in June 2018, and I got back in July and I immediately set to work on filming Season 15. I knew right away that I was done with all this stuff in the past of me filming a couple episodes and then uploading them and then stopping for a few months and then getting around to filming more episodes and just continuing on, and my seasons of my series would just drag on for months and sometimes even years, and it just was getting really old. So I sat down, I wrote a bunch of scripts, and I filmed the entirety of Season 15 in a 6 weeks time span between July and August of 2018. So I was really proud of myself. I was like, man, this is a foolproof plan. There is no way. I mean, everything's already been filmed. I just have to edit and upload it. That's why, I had a Halloween episode originally in the season, and I had a whole bunch of episodes dedicated to Christmas because I knew that they were going to be uploaded. And the reason why this was all getting done in such a restricted time frame is just I had other stuff going on in life, and I realized, I'm probably not going to be able to film for a while, but I don't want my YouTube channel to suffer. I want for you guys out there, my returning viewers, to just see these episodes come out one after another, and whatever was going on behind the scenes really didn't matter. Unfortunately, though, what ended up happening is I filmed the entirety of Season 15. I mean, I even filmed the original Season 16 update, which is the footage that you're watching right now. And I filmed and edited the first 6 episodes of Season 15, which was Roundhouse Roulette to the Marin Station Makeover. And if you guys remember, those episodes came out right on time. They came out on the dates that I had scheduled, and everything was great. However, the remaining 9 episodes of the season, I had filmed all of the footage for. I just never got around to uploading it. And it simply was because for the past 8 months or so, I've just been way too busy I mean, it sounds silly, but I've just been too busy to even sit down on my computer and worry about my YouTube channel, let alone diving into Final Cut Pro and getting all of these episodes done. So I'm really sorry for the extended break in the middle. Life just caught up to me and things weren't working out. However, things have slowed down more recently, and that's why you've seen basically the second half of season 15 come around. So that middle area of 8 months where nothing was uploaded, that was not my original plan. As you could probably tell, Nightmare on Sodor was meant to be like a Halloween thriller episode, and we had 4 or 5 episodes related to Christmas or the cold weather or snow, and yeah, they ended up being uploaded in, June and July, but hey, at least they made their way to YouTube eventually. So that didn't exactly work out, but you know what? The past is in the past. It was a good idea to start. I'm still really proud of myself that I filmed an entire season in 6 weeks, considering each episode that I filmed takes at least a day to film, and that does not even include editing or uploading or anything like that. So that's roughly 3 episodes a week. I was really proud of myself. Unfortunately, the second half of that plan, which was uploading them to YouTube, didn't really stick out. But never mind, this is the Season 16 update. Let's talk about Season 16 in the future. So, yes, there is going to be a season 16. I hate that I have to stress that, but I'm just getting to the point in life where there's so many unknowns out there. I love what I do here on YouTube. I love making videos for you guys, but every day is just kind of a new surprise, and I just don't know what's around the corner, or around the bend, as Thomas would say. So there is going to be a season 16. I'm already brainstorming ideas for it right now. However, I'm not planning on uploading season 16 until January 2020, I want to say. That's about 5 or 6 months from the release date of this video. So you're probably wondering, well, what are you going to do between now and January 2020? Well, let me tell you guys. There's a bunch of different video ideas that I have planned. I am so excited to share these with you guys. So you're watching the Season 16 update right now. The next video that's going to be uploaded to my channel is the Season 15 bloopers and fails video. This is a video series I've done. I think this will be the 3rd video in this series. It's just all of the mistakes and misfortunes of me, accidentally pushing engines off the track, and engines or the camera not focusing, and my cat walking through the shots. It's just fun stuff that while I was on a major film binge last summer, it's all this stuff that just happened, and so I'll be uploading that. It's a fun video. It's got some little funky music in it. Some people watch it, some people don't, but hey, it's something to hopefully appease your guys' appetite. So after that bloopers and fails video, there's going to be a couple of IRL, in real life videos that I want to upload. There's a couple of Thomas train stores that I've gone to over the past couple months, and even there's one dating back to a year ago that I still have not uploaded. So you're going to see a couple of in real life videos from me, aka nothing you'll see here in the basement. I'm planning on going to Day Out with Thomas later this year, and that I do want to make a video of Day Out with Thomas, because it's been I've gone a couple of different times since that 2015 video, but I just want to film and see how everything's changed. So that's another in real life video that I'll be uploading. I have some train store visits and maybe a couple other random in real life videos if I get around to filming them or not. The big video that everybody wants, though, is a brand new Thomas Wooden Railway collection video, and yes, I am going to upload one of those. I think the last one was uploaded after Saving Pirate Ryan, which was November 2017, so we're coming up on pretty close to 2 years of having not had a brand new collection video, so I am going to do a brand new Thomas Wooden Railway collection video. It's going to be the 8th installment of that video series. It's pretty hard to believe. So obviously that's probably the most desired video I could possibly upload on my channel, so hopefully that will make some people happy. I'm also going to be uploading a Trackmaster collection video. Like I've mentioned before, I am just a casual Trackmaster fan, nothing too crazy. I bought a couple sets. I go to I display some items at train shows from time to time, and the Trackmaster stuff is something really good to be able to show off at a train show. I want to do a collection video in the style of my Thomas Wooden Railway collection videos. So that has actually already been filmed. That was filmed in the summer of 2018. So that's something that's just been sitting on my computer ready to go. So that'll be a really easy upload because it's already been filmed and edited. I'm going to be doing another Factory Air Thomas and Friends merchandise video. People love those videos. It's just pictures I find on the internet of factory airs, and there's a lot of factory airs in the Thomas and Friends merchandise line. So I'll be doing at least one new video of that, maybe two, depending on, how everything works out. But that's something to look forward to. I'm also going to be getting back into the custom Thomas Wooden Railway game. In the past, I've had people make me custom Thomas Wooden Railway engines. You saw a bunch of them in Season 15. The custom engines were everywhere, from, major stars to a lot of the international engines like Raul and Ivan, even Carlos. There's a bunch of individual videos that I have not uploaded to YouTube yet where I want to basically showcase those custom engines. So I will be uploading at least 10 of those custom Thomas Wooden Railway model videos. I'm going to be featuring a lot of work from a bunch of different Thomas Wooden Railway YouTubers, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be jumping back into Thomas Wooden Railway discussions. The last Thomas Wooden Railway discussion I did was about a year and a half ago, maybe a little bit less. I think I'd done a couple of re-reviews on some items, but now I'm jumping back into reviews on sets. I'm going to be uploading no less than 15 brand new Thomas Wooden Railway discussions on a variety of sets in the Thomas Wooden Railway range. We're going to be talking about old learning curve sets, and we're going to be talking about relatively new Fisher-Price Mattel items. I will not be covering anything related to Thomas Wood in the discussion area on this channel, so when I say newer sets, I don't mean Thomas Wood stuff. I'm actually talking about like the old Fisher-Price Mattel stock that is still kind of floating around out there. So at least 15 new reviews on sets, and I've done that style of video in the past where I pull out my old play table and I set the setup and do a couple minute review on these sets, and people seem to like those. So I'm really happy to bounce back into that. But as you guys can hopefully tell, I have a lot of videos planned, and all of this stuff is going to carry me through the fall and into the winter. I think the last two videos that I'm going to upload before I start Season 16, I want to do a Trackmaster layout video. It's been a while since I've done one of those. I've done a layout here in my basement, and I've done a layout at a train show, and for this third video, I want to go somewhere else that I've never gone before. I don't want to spoil anything there, but not only have I gotten new Trackmaster trains to add to a collection video, I've also gotten some new set pieces and more track that I would like to show off in a layout video. So hopefully, if everything works out, there will be a Trackmaster layout video in the near future. And then probably the biggest news relating to Season 16 is that as of right now, as of the making of this video, I am planning on building a brand new layout for Season 16. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Season 14 and 15 layout that's been used for the past couple of years. I mean, I don't think I will ever be able to top that layout. The fact that the destinations are in order and everything flows so smoothly, it really just is the quintessential Thomas Wooden Railway layout. However, from my perspective, I mean, you've heard me, I love that layout. I love everything about it. From my perspective, here in my basement, I'm actually running out of space down here. In the early days of my series, a layout would just consist of a tiny little section of my basement, and space was not a big issue. However, over the past couple of years, as I've really gotten into YouTube and Thomas Wooden Railway collecting, I have so many destinations that I'm unable to show in a normal layout video just because of space constraints. The problem with building a layout that's accurate to the island of Sodor is that certain destinations like Knapford Station and Tidmouth Sheds are more important than like the Echo Tunnel or, the cement works or something like that. So basically this layout is going to be just kind of a mix, mash, smorgasbord of all of these items that I have in my Thomas Wooden Railway collection that I am unable to show off currently just because I'm restricted by space. Now, that doesn't mean there's not going to be a Knapford Station or a Tidmouth Sheds in the new layout. Of course there's going to be that. You need to have your essentials, but I'm getting to the point where it's like if I want to add in new destinations to my layout, I got to take old destinations out. So there's so many items. I mean, I've had some destinations I've had for a couple of years that I've just been unable to show you guys just because of space constraints. So I'm split on the idea because I love the layout we've been using. However, I think that layout has run its course. With every new layout that you build, there's more brand new opportunities for adventures and storytelling. And I just want to feature some destinations that under this current layout are not really possible. So I'm nervous though, because it's been a while since I've built a Thomas Wooden Railway layout. And it's probably going to take a while for me to build, honestly, and it's probably going to be really challenging, and it probably won't turn out like my most recent layout video, but it's something that I'm willing to do at least just for a season, just so I can get those other destinations in there. So I know you guys love the most recent layout. I love it too. Unfortunately, I'm limited with space. And like I mentioned, if I want to keep introducing new pieces and parts into my layouts, I need to there needs to be like an exchange going on where this tunnel used to go, now there's this destination, because unfortunately I don't have the room or the space to be putting these things next to each other. It would create for a very clogged island of Sodor. So I will be uploading, as of right now, this is my plan, I will be uploading a new layout video that will be the Season 16 layout. And then, if everything goes according to plan, I'll start Season 16 in January 2020. Right now I'm thinking, why not a New Year's Day release? I think that would be pretty cool. And I've done several seasons of my series that have taken place in the fall months around Halloween and Christmas. You know, I've done like 3 Christmas episodes and a couple of Halloween episodes. But I've never really focused on the springtime holidays, if you can call them that, like the New Year or Groundhog Day or Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, April Fool's Day, what about Earth Day, all this other stuff. So I'm planning on having Season 16 run for a couple of months so that I can encompass all of these basically cool holidays / special events that happen in the springtime, which I usually kind of ignore. I would love to start Season 16 with a New Year's Day episode. I'd love to even do a Chinese New Year episode or something like that. So I already have titles in mind. I'm already brainstorming ideas. And so that's kind of my 2 bookends to where my channel's at right now. I just got done doing Season 15. I'm going to try to upload as many episodes as I can up until the first part of 2020 when Season 16 starts. And I'm not even going to be able to get done uploading all of the videos that I want to show you guys, because I have stuff that's new in the box that I would love to show you guys, and I would love to do another massive unboxing video, but I don't think I'll have time to do that until after Season 16. So hopefully you guys are seeing there is no shortage of good ideas here at Keep Gray 24 Studios. It's really crazy, honestly. You know, I thought I had everything down last year. I was, you know, Season 15 was gonna roll up to Christmas and we go from there, and now we're about 6-7 months behind, and so everything's gotten pushed back. But trust me guys, there are so many different videos that I want to make, and really it's almost like I just don't have enough time in a day or days in a month to not only film this stuff but also upload it for you. So I am incredibly excited for the future. Hopefully you guys can kind of sense that, you know, from this video. And beyond Season 16, you know, I'd love to talk and speculate about what would happen there, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So guys, I think that's going to wrap up the Season 16 update video. Basically, Season 16 hopefully is going to start the first part of 2020, and from now until then you can expect a variety of different videos from me, looking at layout videos, collection updates, custom engines, Thomas Wooden Railway discussions, in real life videos. I mean, there's so much to see and do here at Thomas Wooden Railway. So guys, thank you so much for your support. I know 8 months without videos must have been hard, but you know, I was here the whole time. I just wasn't active. So thank you for your love and support, and thank you so much for making Season 15 a great success. It was so satisfying to film the entire season from start to finish in one sitting without any major breaks. Because remember, I filmed it all over the course of 6 weeks. I plan on trying that same strategy with season 16 because I felt like the episodes flow better. There was more coherency. Things just seemed better when, they were all filmed together versus being split up months or years apart. So, guys, I am excited for the future. Sorry for talking so much, but hopefully I've pumped you guys up for some cool videos that are going to be coming along in the next couple of months. Thank you all so much for your love and support. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just please let me know. Leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching Season 15. I really appreciate your support, and good thoughts and good vibes to Season 16 and beyond.